Now from the home of the A's since 1968, it's baseball at the Oakland Coliseum. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Frankie Montas gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway in Oakland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
Grounded to third. Chapman's got it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Next at the plate will be Seeger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Turner leads off first with one away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Alvarez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
That is it. The catcher, Will Smith.
Here now is Will Smith, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1.
That's a ball. Nope, outside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is Ballinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's got to be excited to hit in this one because his career against the starter, he's hitting over 500. I'm sure he knows he hit him well in the past, so his confidence is probably at an extra boost today.
And here he is, right on cue, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Now here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. A's are gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility as well, and he has a strong arm.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Alvarez is in his tracks now. 2 gone.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter, Edwin Rios. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Two 2-0 to the Dodgers DH.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one's in there. 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Gallo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That's a play.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. but I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Lourdes Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball one here. Kershaw's ready. 1-0 on its way. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 1 for 5. Bottom of the second here with no score. Up top, it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Chris Taylor, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. First pitch on the way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive right here. If he was able to work himself on base, you got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. No one on with 1 down, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now that's third baseman, Justin.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Betts, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Count even now at 1-1. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
2 out, nobody on. Drilled down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throwing to second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Corey Seeger as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. The 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Joey Gallo now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first to get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side. Taylor showing off his range. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. A base hit in his first trip.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 2-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now that catcher, Will Smith.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The count now at 2-1. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next up is Max Muncy. Popped him up. Gurriel has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Up next is the designated hitter.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Kershaw will slide one over to first, and the runner back easily. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
Maybe
That's it.
too much
Ball 2.
break on the slider. 2-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Nothing doing there for the A's. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is A.J. Pollock. Flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Edwin Rios.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. To first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Kershaw now on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So the next to bat will be Lourdes Gurriel. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Again, another foul ball. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting,
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Here comes the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Joey Gallo is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Matt Olson would be next. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the AB on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Chapman on second. Gallo at first. 2 out in the inning. Two and one to the A's first baseman.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. The payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And now the first pitch.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Barehanded at his knees. Hey now.
Now back, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next to hit, Justin Turner. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. J.B. Wendelken enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
J.B. Wendelken.
Here's Corey Seeger. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, inside.
Runner at first here, one man out. Struck him out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for L.A. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the sixth inning now. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Sean Murphy. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Ronald Acuna. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on 1-0. Now a ground ball to Seeger at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Christian Yelich. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Ball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that. Now at the plate here is Will Smith. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. From the stretch.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. He swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the seventh.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
The 0-1 on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And that's too high, ball 2. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
The batter number 3, second baseman.
So here is Chris Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled off. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. Dodgers strand a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the inning now. And next, the dangerous power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the stretch.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up is Matt Chapman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0. Joey Gallo is on deck. Kershaw comes set. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there, and through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Pitch number 100 on its way. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Next to hit is Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Matt Olson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Torres at second. Chapman on at first with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the A's hit the board first on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 1-0 in favor of the A's. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Now the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate now is Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Fouled away. Oh, 2, here it is.
Ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen trying to get there.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The next 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Seeger, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 49.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Ready to go. The catcher, John Murphy.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the eighth.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
That misses for ball four, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
In is Christian Yelich. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Two pitch is fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Brustar Graterol answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 48, Brustar Graterol.
Lourdes Gurriel will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here's the 3-1. Fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another one sent foul. Misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Digging in next, Matt Chapman. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. And he takes a called strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I could see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Roberto Osuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Now here's the first offering, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball well outside.
I got 2-1 to count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Torres is under it. 1 out. Now to bat, Will Smith singled in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
The 1-1 home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Into the box, Max Muncy. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock on the ground to second for Torres. There's one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The A's win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. J.B. Wendelken pitches well enough to get the W. Clayton Kershaw struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.